All right, so I'm going to tell you my story where I think I really began to go from kind of boy and beginning the kind of a thing that began the process of where I started to become a man. Now that's a continuous process, okay? Especially a man of character and of virtue. That process never ends. But my story began when I went away to college. And I went to a college very similar to what you're experiencing. In fact, the dorm that I stayed at was it's like a motel. It was like a one-level building in the shape of a U. And I was roomed up with a high school friend. So we kind of knew each other, so we had a comfort zone there. And the first year, my family, we were dirt poor, farmers. So I got my first year of college basically paid for. Now the story comes later where they sell the farm. And then it looked like we made a lot of money, so I had to go get a job and commute. And so that kind of stuff happens, but that's another story. The story happens is when you go away to college, two things. You either begin the process of becoming what you kind of started in high school. High school kind of starts it, and that for me, I kind of, and I'm going to get a little religious on you, so don't turn me into the ACLEU. I'm just telling you my story. Okay? A friend of mine told me about Jesus. Okay? And I began the process of going down that road, okay? And I was very interested in what Jesus was, his forgiveness and not burning in hell, that kind of stuff. And that began in high school. But I really did not begin the process from a boy to a man until that freshman year of college. And what happened in college, there's a group of people, there's those that go off the deep end when they go to college, and they just live like godless heathens, all right? Drink, sex, drugs, the whole 9 yards because they're finally out of their parents' shadow. And then there's this kind of group that just survives in the middle. And then there's the group that really begins to figure out what way in life they want to go. And for me, I kind of began that process. And I was really interested in the things of the church. That too much? Well, that's too crazy for you there? All right? And this, now remember, I'm in the arts, and there's all kinds of stuff like that going on. When you go to school, you're going to be exposed to many different people with different views of life. And it's not Rockford anymore, okay? And I remember sitting in my room, reading my Bible, okay? I was reading my Bible, and all these people, because it's really kind of an open community, people are in and out all the time. And they began to call me Bible thumper, Jesus lover, and all this stuff. What are you going to do, save me, and all this kind of stuff. Okay? And I chose to kind of not stand up and go punch him in the face, but I chose to stand up for what I believe in and continued on that road. And I'm still on that road to this day. And I'm the person I am because of it. So to me, that is kind of a beginning point where I really started to become an adult, a man of character and virtue, which is I want you guys to become.